it's Kai and welcome to Hardware Heaven. Today we are going to be taking a look at this ViewSonic TD2340 23-inch touchscreen screen. Now there are some key features about this screen that I'm going to quickly go through, take you a look around the screen itself, the ports that it has, the stand and everything that you'll want to know on the exterior, and then we are going to take a look at the screen running Windows 8 and do a few tests to see how well the touchscreen performs, how it looks, and just really how clear and how usable everything is. Let's get right into it. The screen itself is a 23-inch display which uses TFT active matrix LED technology and white light LED backlighting. It's coated with an anti-glare hard coating and uses capacitive touch technology with 10 points. There's a 7 ms response time, it's 1920 by 1080 resolution and the contrast ratio of 1000:1 with near 180-degree viewing angles on horizontal and vertical due to IPS technology. Now let's take a look around the screen itself. First thing that you'll notice is that the stand itself can be used at various different angles. It's specifically made to tilt the screen however you like. You can have it completely flat laying down, or you can bring it upwards as you would a normal screen, adjusting the height to suit your needs. There are touchscreen controls along the bottom right hand side of the screen to power on, change various volumes and different menu settings, but we'll take a look at those when we power it on. On the bottom we can see the ports that the screen offers. We've got a USB connection, a power input, an audio output, a display port, a HDMI port and a VGA port, as well as a headphone input port. You can also see on the bottom here that the stand has metal along the bottom side. It's very thick, it's very sturdy, and it does the job perfectly. On the right hand side we can see two USB 3.0 ports. We also have the stereo with SRS technology speakers, and lastly we can see the ViewSonic logo along the back. To go through some of the things that you get with the screen, you of course get an installation CD as well as a guide. You get a strap which secures the screen to the base when transporting it, which is useful. It comes packaged with this, so you know that it got here safe and everything was secure in place, which is just a peace of mind thing more than anything. You also get a HDMI cable, the power cable, an audio output lead, the USB cable to connect it to the PC, and a VGA cable. As well as adjusting the height of the stand, you are also able to tilt the screen to various angles. They lock into place and you can go from landscape to full portrait mode. Now we've taken a look at the screen itself, let's plug it into the computer, put it onto Windows 8 and see how well the touchscreen on this runs. Okay, we've now set up Windows 8 on our PC so that we can test the screen. The first thing that we're going to test is how well it responds to us doing some basic tasks, wanting to use the touch part of this screen. Now to begin with, the touch on this was extremely bad when I first started testing it. I couldn't find calibration software anywhere. I really just couldn't find it at all until I literally searched in the search bar on Windows 8 for calibration, or you can type in touch and you'll go under settings and you'll find a setting where you can calibrate it through Windows. So don't try and do what I did when you go through the settings of the screen or trying to go through the drivers. It literally is hidden away in Windows 8 and that's something that you should know. So as you can see, it's really responsive. Unlike using a mouse where you hover over the corners, to get up the side menu you literally just scroll as you would with an iPad or any other tablet for that matter. To get to various parts of the PC in tablet mode is really simple. You can simply switch between desktop and through the Start 8 menu. Now let's just go through something. Like, we've got various different apps on here that we can look through. If we want to scroll, we simply just scroll along like you would on a tablet, and it's absolutely fine. We're not connected to the internet at the moment because I'm using different SSD for Windows 8. But you can see it's really responsive, it's really simple. We want to exit out, we'll just go back to the start menu. Again, we can look at things like our desktop. We can go to folders, and as you can see now, it opens up things really, really well. And once you've calibrated it, it does go exactly where you're pointing. It's quite a good calibration system, I've got to give it that. In regards to how well the screen looks, I'm sure that you will agree. It's very vibrant, bright, the colours look great, it's really crystal clear. Apart from when you get your fingers all over it, and it does start to get a little bit messy, but as you would expect, you're probably going to have to get some screen wipes and use those quite regularly. But in regards to how responsive it is, how accurate it is, once you've calibrated it, it's perfect, and it really does work great. Even clicking on small buttons on the desktop, it's just really, really simple. I'll show you some options in something like Adobe Acrobat Reader. As you can see, I made it big just by the press of a button, and you can even access all of these small little choices along the side here with no problem at all. Let's just go through the settings so we can all see what we've got settings wise on the screen itself. The drivers really don't have anything, it's simply just an installation. There isn't really much else to it. But as you can see here, you can change contrast, brightness, input select. So if you're using various inputs, as I said, you can use USB, HDMI, DVI display, etc. We've also got color adjust, audio adjust, manual image adjust, setup menu, and memory recall, and we can go through all of those and change that to suit your needs. It looks great, it's stylish, it's responsive, it does everything you'd want it to do. I would definitely recommend this if you are looking for a touch screen. I would say that you need to set it up and spend some time with it and calibrate it and things like that, because otherwise it's just simply not going to work how you want it to. Apart from that, that's really it. It's a screen, what more can I say? It works great with Windows 8. I wouldn't recommend it with Windows 7 because it'd be too fiddly. But if you've got Windows 8 and you wanted a touch screen to do tablet modes and things like that, this definitely is a great choice. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!